Yeah. You back with another episode of Taking Me Out This Chat. It's Bucky, Chef Marv, and homie Jeez.
Yeah. What up?
We at Scoops and Smile with the homie Akeem tonight.
My God, man.
What's
Appreciate
going on, fellas? What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Hey, before we get started, please make sure you stop what you're doing. You go to our YouTube at Take Me Out This Chat. Hit that subscribe button as well as that bell to notify. That way, when we go live, you're notified. After you're done that, go over to our Instagram at Take Me Out This Chat, as well as on Facebook, and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're following us, man. You got something where we can follow you at?
Oh, man, you know, we on Scoops and Smiles Ice Cream, Facebook, IG, whatever. ScoopsOnKing.com, ScoopsOnGay.com, baby.
Hey, make sure you
man.
check it out. Hey, listen.
Just Google ice cream. We up there, #1 on Google.
Hey, and they should be.
Hey,
Yeah,
bro,
me.
this ice cream I'm eating right now.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's that
What
work.
is this again?
It's that graham crack, man. I mean, graham slam.
Yeah, you said it right the first time.
I don't know what these guys was doing. Buck got a 1 scoop
He
kid
got baby-
size baby.
I got a little baby
size.
size, and I'm gonna be honest.
Summer coming.
I come out with the
disappointed.
whipped cream and the cherry. Now he like, oh, I need the second one. Yeah.
He try to backtrack.
What's wrong
I'm
with
disappointed in myself because if I knew it tasted like that, I'd have definitely treated myself. That little 1 scoop or the little baby scoop.
Don't worry. The lady at home gonna thank you got 1 scoop. Don't you worry,
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely, man, listen. A1 in my book.
I appreciate it.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
since we here, man, you know, we pulled up at Scoops and Smiles, man. This is black-owned business. My man got what? 2 locations?
2 locations.
We out here in
And a
Westchester
truck.
right now. And a truck. Listen. Making big plays out here.
Yeah.
Big plays out here, man. How'd you get started in ice cream, bro?
Dog, I wish I could give you a good story,
I'm glad you did, just to say, 'cause this
but like the stars just aligned, man. Like I never even been a thought. It was just
Yeah.
one of them things that like opportunity lined up, strike, be ready to strike.
Yeah.
But
ready to strike.
the quick backstory is we all grew up together. We all know. But I was in the Navy, straight out of high school. Literally like 2 days after graduation, I was at boot camp.
All right.
Did that, got out, man. Went to school for nursing. I got out in 08, 09, right in the worst time ever of this. Like it's almost like the pandemic right now.
Right,
We didn't know that, but like we didn't never know we can go back to that. But
Yeah,
that's where
right.
we at right now. So I went to nursing school. Went out to Cali. Went to nursing school. The only secure job I thought, you can just make sure you get a paycheck and get
Right.
Did that for a minute. I came home. I worked at the Montgomery County Jail. That was a story in its own.
You was in the county, cuz?
Man, I was at the
That man
county.
was in the county,
I was in
boy.
the county 7 days a week, dog.
I know that.
I got
know
more
you got
time in the
stories for that.
county than all the bulls running around talking about they got time in the county. For real.
Right.
I got stories to see and be told, man.
I
But
can only imagine.
yeah,
Especially seeing people that know you.
Infirmary, right?
man, I was in the jail.
But I'm saying you was a nurse, so you was in
I
the
wasn't in
infirmary.
jail.
Yeah.
I was a nurse in
So
the
you
jail.
seen niggas getting beat up.
I seen everybody. I was the one stitching them up when they got
Yeah.
beat up. When their
When
head
they-
was spliced open.
When they turned into punching bags, you
Yeah,
had to stitch them
yeah.
up. You feel me?
Yeah, man. I'm
No,
gonna tell you
man.
something, man. It's crazy when you work in like that kind of environment in the area you from.
Right.
It'll change your life, man. Like for real. You get to go home,
Right.
and that joint hurt watching that door, and you got to walk out the other side. So yeah. But anyway, back to the whole story. We are getting off already.
No, you good,
But
bro.
yeah, so I did that, man. I worked at the jail for a few years, man. And I was like, damn, this joint. I'm gonna tell you, be honest. My little brother was in there. I had to get out of there. That was the time I was like, that's it, dog.
Yeah.
You have to when you literally have to watch your little brother.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
right.
that was like I was like, all right, I'm done with this, man. So I closed that chapter, went back to school, got my little business degree, walked away from a good job, good paying, to go do entry level accounting, man. Like I stepped away because it was something I wanted to do. Yeah, I've been all over.
Jack of
Yo,
all trades out here.
man, you got to. That's
you
my biggest
experienced a lot
message,
of
man.
things.
Like
Yeah.
everybody think when they turn 23, they got it together, man.
Yeah,
You ain't got nothing, dog. You don't know nothing.
You ain't got nothing figured out.
Nothing, dog.
Yeah.
Even in your 30s.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. And with you
Nothing.
jumping around doing all those different jobs, I guarantee it helped you when it was time for you to
It
settle
molded-
in and
it molded everything.
Right.
So that's why I was kind of telling the backstory, like going from military to nursing to accounting, and then when I was doing that, they was sending me back and forth to Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm going back and forth. They ain't got no water ice.
Yeah.
Like our water ice.
Right.
Like the real water ice.
Difference.
Yeah.
Like
Big
back
difference,
at little, it's old school. Like
right,
the
yeah.
big tall joint for $1.50 water ice joint.
Right,
exactly.
So I'm like, yo, Seth. I'm telling my brother, like, yo, they ain't got no water ice down here. They about to pay for me to move down here, pay
Right.
for my housing. I ain't got no kids. I'm like, they gonna pay for a U-Haul.
Yeah.
Let's fill this thing up. Let's go do it.
Right.
We going back and forth. We looking for spots, putting in for different things. Couldn't get it. Everything we wanted, couldn't get it. The hood spots, yeah, you was good, but like the nice areas, it was always like a cold stone or something in there, some way of blocking, your
Right.
blessing. Anyway, the position ain't fall through how it's supposed to be. I backtracked. So me and my brother had garage full of everything, a whole store.
Right.
We bought a whole store on Craigslist, dog. Like,
Oh, y'all knew it was coming. Yeah,
we
right.
went ham,
Yeah,
dog.
right.
We was bargain shopping, store and shit.
Yeah.
We was going to pizza shops, buying a freezer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
we was,
right.
dog, we put this joint together with less than these dudes got with these PUAs, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We had our first store in a shipping container, pretty much. So backtrack, end up staying up here, and then Malvern fell into it. It was just a location that just like it just happened. It just happened, man.
Yeah, that was a blessing too.
It was a
'cause that's
blessing.
That's a hot spot too.
Yo, it was crazy. So we so to wrap it all up, man, like it was supposed to be water ice. It wasn't even supposed to be ice cream. It was
Right.
only supposed to be water ice. We started this joint building out. We had a whole nother name for it.
Yeah.
Whole different itinerary. And we built that joint in Malvern. And the first day, man, me and my brother, we ain't never scooped ice cream in our life. we ain't even know. We had no idea.
Right.
We put a little sign, little sandwich board, one of them little Jones, outside open with a little marker, 3 to 9. Dog, we had 250 people show up in 3 hours.
First
dog.
day?
The first
day?
I didn't even know what
Hammer.
to do. I was
Land-
standing there like, yo,
Landed on a gold mine.
it was just one of them Johns. But guess what? Ain't nobody gonna know about water ice. Everybody got ice cream.
Yeah.
We didn't even know, man. We thought we just adding a little ice cream to the mix.
Yeah, just a little extra.
Just a little extra. So that's why I tell people, I'm like, yo, the stars just aligned. It was one of them things that was just supposed to happen, and you was ready to strike when it happened. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess that's the bigger part.
Your claim to fame was supposed to be water ice,
I was supposed
but
to
you
be
stumbled
water
across
ice.
ice cream.
It's
So
crazy.
that's
Now,
insane,
Mr. Scoops.
bro. Yeah, that's
Ice cream.
Fast forward that now.
Yeah.
You in your second location, like, bro. I've been to Malvern.
Yeah, you
I've
been
been
to
here
shop.
now. Like, this
Yeah.
joint is
Yeah.
official. Like, this joint is a
legit
level.
shops,
Yes.
right? Legit
Yeah.
shops
Yes.
for sure.
It
Yes.
shocks people too. Like, there's a
Right.
lot of people. I mean, we had Malvern probably for, I don't even know, maybe 2 or 3 years before anybody even knew
Right.
that we owned the shop. Like, it was just so crazy that like it was like under the radar, and then like it started to blow up, and they was like coming down, and they're like, yo, this is not what I expected. I'm like,
Yeah.
thought we've been doing this for like 3 years already. Been trucking.
It's
But
like
yeah.
you got a nice like beach type vibe when you come in here.
Yeah.
Even though we're coming off the main strip,
main
it's like
drag.
when you come in here, you're like
Yeah.
you get that Ocean City, Maryland type of vibe. You get that
Yeah.
feel where you're like, yeah, I
Yeah.
could definitely get some ice cream in me today for sure.
That's what you're going for.
Yeah.
And then you know, it's all really about, you like I said, you can get ice cream everywhere now, man. You go to Wawa, I mean, y'all ain't paying Wawa. Whoever, I can't be near throwing, you can go wherever you want.
Yeah, right. Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
right. Absolutely.
If you want to sponsor, then we can say that. But
Yeah, right.
you can go wherever you want to get, 7-Eleven, whatever corner store and get ice cream. It's about the experience, dog. That, that's all it's about. It's really like how y'all came in. It's like, yo, what you need? A double scoop here. Try this. Go for this. What you
Right.
like?
I was definitely
Get out
here
your
trying
boundaries.
shit too, yo.
but
No,
you-
I ain't gonna lie. You definitely
can't
sold
get-
us on getting out of our
Yeah,
boundaries.
You
Yeah.
can't get this type of ice cream there, though.
Yeah,
It's like it's exclusive.
Yeah, I know.
Ice cream,
Yeah.
water ice.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know that how you started though. I didn't know.
I know,
like,
nobody.
the whole, like,
I'm giving y'all exclusive
had
right to my
yeah,
book,
right,
man.
right.
It's the inside. So when the book come out, y'all could be like,
It's
we
cra-
had that joint first.
It's crazy though because y'all didn't even have a spot, but y'all were manifesting it to the point where y'all are buying shit anyway.
Bought
Like
it.
we gonna get this spot.
It's happening.
Y'all got garage full of ice cream stuff,
happening.
water
It was gonna
ice shit.
happen. It was
And he's
gonna
like, it's
happen.
gonna happen sooner or later. It's gonna happen because
Yeah.
that's what we got planned for us. You know what I mean?
Nah, ain't no half stepping. If you
Right.
make a
Yeah.
decision to do something,
Put it in.
like that's the problem. This is a perfect example of his story because I see so many people that got thoughts of doing things right.
Yep.
Right.
But they want to plan it out so perfect,
Too
right?
hard.
Yeah, right.
By the time they try to plan it out and
Yep.
this falls through and this falls through, they never end up doing
Never
the
do
shit.
it.
Yeah, you know what they call that in the game? That's analysis paralysis. They just want to
like,
analyze,
and
analyze,
sometimes,
analyze.
like,
Right.
you know what I mean? You
Right.
gotta be able to
Talk yourself
adjust.
right out.
Adjust. That's
Yeah.
it. You gotta pivot.
But you gotta be able to go all in.
You gotta be willing to fail, man.
Yes, you gotta
If
be
you're scared to
all
fail,
in.
I don't care what you play basketball. I don't care. You ain't gonna take that shot.
Right.
You ain't gonna jump that hurdle.
Right.
You ain't gonna do whatever your life is, dog. You ain't gonna do it if you scared of it. If you
And
scared
you're
to
gonna miss
fail.
opportunity.
Too many.
Yep.
Yeah.
Too many.
Because you know, a lot of people, they be passive on their purpose. And that's what I
Yeah.
put the one time on Facebook. Don't be passive in your purpose. But
Yeah.
with you, and you finding out exactly what you wanted to do, you and your brother made a decision, and y'all went 100%, no 80%, and expecting 100%
And
outcome.
messed
Y'all went
up
100%
and
in
messed
from the
up
rip. Yeah.
40-50% of them Jones. Like don't think it was a smooth
Right,
draw.
right.
I mean, we was standing there a couple times like, all right, that was cool, but we ain't make nothing. This the end of the year.
Yeah.
Like we had to pay this, boom, boom, boom.
And the
You
thing
like,
is also too, it's not like you walked away from like shitty career choices. Like
Yeah,
you know,
right.
coming from where we come
Yeah.
from, nursing
Yep.
nursing starting
guaranteed
rates,
bag.
damn near 100 bands. You,
Yeah.
you understand?
Yeah.
For where we come from,
Yeah, we'll take
that's
that.
love.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
take
scary.
that.
You
Right,
walking
yeah.
away from accounting.
Yeah,
You know, like
right.
I mean, it's a scary
You know what I
thing.
mean?
Touching
But-
it, especially when you touch it at 26, when
Yeah.
you think your life is all together. You just
Yeah,
thinking
right.
like, dog, you got the white 7, you doing this, you got the money flowing.
Yeah.
Like, dog, nah, this ain't right though. It ain't the right thing. It's all good. I'm okay with I can rebound. When you got that mentality, like a hustler mentality, or like you know, we all know it, like the go-getters. There's people that in our lives, in our world,
Right.
that have always found a way
To get it.
to get back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even when they mess up bad, dog, like they can
Yeah.
always find a way to flip that switch. You like, dog, this dude had every opportunity, ain't do nothing. This
Yeah.
dude has bounced back 20 times.
Ain't
Exactly.
see me fold
The
yet.
resilience. The resilience.
Yeah.
Listen, real rap.
Yeah,
real
man.
rap.
That's
though.
deep though. I'm glad you shared that with us, bro. Cause I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, I had no idea that's how you started having all
Yeah,
that.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Starting out as water
And
ice
it's
too,
even
though.
deeper, man. It gets
Oh, nah, I'm
it
sure
gets
you
so
gonna-
long.
Save some of your tea,
no,
man.
I done
Save some of
told
your
the
tea.
story so many times it become automatic that I'm like,
Yeah.
the stars aligned. This is what it was. But that's just they don't even know.
like, right.
Yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of bumps throughout the journey. Like,
I mean, but it's a
bumps.
blessing that he says that because a lot of people always think it's going to be rainbows and
Nah, because
sprinkles.
listen,
but
I'm gonna be
nah.
honest with you.
Yeah.
Being a business owner, like everybody think you start out making money
Making
from
money.
the rip, even when it look good on the surface, but they
Right.
don't know the overhead of business and the thing. Like you
Yo.
really gotta have a business mindset and a disciplined structure
Right.
financially to last long. You know what I mean? Most dudes. They think, oh, business is rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
They want to do all this extra stuff, but what
Look.
about expanding the business?
Yeah.
What about marketing? What about advertising?
Structure.
What about
Structure.
employees? What about taxes? Like, there's a lot that goes
There's so
into
much.
it, and
Yeah.
it seems good on the surface, but you know,
that's 'cause
being an
you-
entrepreneur is hard work, especially in the beginning. But you know, you put that grind in. I'm sure you worked a lot of
Yeah.
long days, a lot of long
Listen, man,
shifts, late nights,
we've been
early
tricked.
mornings.
We've been tricked into thinking what entrepreneurship is, dog.
Yeah.
That Instagram lifestyle
All right.
doesn't exist, dog.
Nah,
That's all for you to buy into whatever they selling.
Right,
that ain't
right.
the real life.
That's right. Facts.
Yeah.
Dog, the first 3 years of my business, dog, I was delivering Amazon packages from 10 a.m. to 2:30 and then going right to my shop at 3 o'clock without, I didn't even know I was doing this. I didn't even know what it was. I just thought it was grinding, hustling.
Right.
I pulled into one of my customers' driveway, dog.
Yeah.
Right? And normally we all like, if you a boss, you're a boss.
Right.
You stand there, you the big man, like
right,
chain, you drive a nice Beamer. I got out the car, dog, and this is of the other side. He said, "Oh, you moonlighting," and I was like, I didn't even know what that meant. I went home and looked it up, and it was pretty much working while you working.
Right.
Like on the side, I was like,
Right,
it wasn't like, oh, Scoops must be doing bad. They looking. It was like, oh, that's what's up. You moonlighting, and I'm like, I mean, I wasn't ashamed, but it was like a reaffirm because in our culture, if you see the boss
still working
at Walmart,
right.
while he building his studio, that studio ain't doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like that's our mentality.
That's the assumption, absolutely.
It's the assumption, but they bred that like it's okay to double grind, triple grind.
Double fund your job.
I can relate
double
to
fund
that.
your dream.
I watch you.
Years.
Man, I've been with you. I watch you in the basement, dog. Like,
double fund your
it's been
dream.
a
And I'm
real.
gonna continue to moonlight whether that goes on to me
Regardless.
doing another venture because
Right.
I have a passive business where it doesn't require me to be there 24 hours.
Exactly.
And it's residual. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk
And even
about it, man.
listen, man, 100% is real life. Dog, you wanna know where I was at 7 a.m. today? Helping my man demo a house.
Facts.
Still
Dog,
working.
he probably, I'm paying me nothing. It's not even that.
Yeah.
I could have been at home. I had invoices coming in from the weekend. I ain't have to get up. But that's what you, like when you move like that, it creates.
Mindset. It's a
Dog.
mindset.
Dog.
It's a mindset.
'Cause when you
and
lose
even though
that-
you might not have been getting paid off that, there's so many things that it is doing for you. First of all, you're not only you being a great friend, but you're learning. You know, you're sharpening your skills with
Multiple
things.
aspects.
And
learning a different
you understand
trade,
what
right.
I'm saying, and you're continuing to build strong relationships.
That's it.
Like
That's
you
it.
know, it's the grind is nonstop. It's nonstop.
And that's a lot of times where the problem comes in where people don't understand the grind is because they don't utilize all their hours. And like what you just explained is you utilize all your hours. You're up 7 in the damn morning
and we
helping
here.
out a friend and you're
When y'all walk in, I wasn't like, oh man,
right. You ready to rock
these
and roll.
dudes, man, I'm ready to go home. No, let's do this. Like,
Right.
I'm good. I'm gonna get my 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I'm be ready to go tomorrow morning. Ready to go.
Right,
All
right.
Same
Once
here.
I open my eyes, I'm ready to go, bro. Like, I don't care how much little sleep
do
I
it.
got.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm so adjusted to 4 or 5
That's
hours
all you
of
need,
sleep.
man.
Like I'm at 2 o'clock up at 7.
Your body will tell you
6:45,
when you need
boom.
more.
Yeah,
It'll sneak in every now and then. And you
for
gotta
sure.
sleep
It
in a
don't
little
even
bit.
feel right to sleep in for me
because it's just like you don't utilize as much time as possible.
Unless I'm on vacation. You feel what I'm saying? I get
And
to
even
do
that
more
makes it
rest.
hard.
I'm about to say even vacation you wake up early.
I be
Right.
like,
He's Mr. Turn Down. I'm turning up.
I'm trying to move.
Throttle,
I'm
nigga.
trying to
Yeah, I'm
move.
definitely
We getting breakfast. Let's go.
Here we go.
Mr. Turn Down.
You know, my
Turn down to
famous
turn
line
up.
is you gotta turn down to turn
That's
up.
why he get the laptop and the
believe
guy. He like to turn down.
You like to turn down for sure. But nah, let's jump up to the next topic. And we were talking about with the multiple streams of income. We thought we hit you and see how you feel about the state of crypto and cryptocurrency. Where you stand with that?
Hey man, if you ain't dipping your toe, you ain't dipping at all, baby. I'm gonna tell you.
Talk about
I don't care if you're doing $50. I don't care if you're doing $5,000. You better be dipping your toe. You just got to. That water. If you ain't touching it,
That
dog.
thing's steaming right now.
Yes.
We just listen.
And look, and I'm gonna tell people, it's steaming right now.
It's scary, too.
And there ain't no telling what the ceiling at the end of this steam's gonna be.
Yeah.
Right.
Then you're gonna get your pool back.
Yeah.
Right.
But best believe on that pool back, when it pools all the way
Yeah.
back, because I missed.
slingshot.
Listen, a couple years ago, I missed that wave.
Oh, I missed it bad.
I missed it.
Yeah.
My cousin caught a little bit of it.
Yeah.
It steamed a couple years ago, right? And then it was a couple years of pullback.
Right.
And that bottom point was last year around this time.
right? Yep.
Around March, April. That pullback where it was like, you know what I mean? Like I was down on investments in crypto at that point because I had bought at near the peak of where it peaked 3 years prior to that.
So you thought you were
I
taking
had
a loss,
bought
right?
XRP at 30 cents.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I bought
Right.
Tron at 3-4 cents,
Yeah.
5 cents,
5
and
cents,
then
right.
peaked back down to a 1 cent. But I didn't get rid of nothing.
Nah,
Right.
sit on
I kept buying. I kept grabbing.
Yeah.
I kept grabbing.
For sure.
And you know, my man kept telling me like, he told us, man, last year. He said, man, listen, I'm telling y'all, man. He said, man, Bitcoin gonna hit 100 bands in the next 2 years.
Yeah. It's going
He
there.
said Bitcoin right now is 5 bands. He said If you don't want to buy Bitcoin, buy any of them,
Any
of them
crypto,
alternate
right.
coins that are up there on the chart. Buy them.
Because once one go,
They all shoot.
the tailwind go, man. They
Yeah,
all
man,
run.
and it's like it's crazy. I shared that reference sheet in the chat, and it's
right.
like, you know, I be telling folks, but I don't press them because you know, you do what you want with your money. But I definitely threw a couple little bands in there over time. And I threw some bands in at that time,
Right.
And you know, like I said, I have no plans of pulling the money out unless I got an
financial,
emergency or a project that I'm like, man, I gotta pull the string on, but. It's just, it feels good to have some type of financial security that you can pull that.
I mean, it's a little
money.
nerve-wracking, like, especially like say myself, like I got into it like towards the middle of last year too.
Yeah.
So I caught a couple waves, but at the end of the day, it's like until you actually start seeing some type of revenue coming up, and like you're like, oh shit, you go back and you're like, oh, now it done doubled, and you're like, now you're actually starting to see your money start to multiply. You're like, oh, now you start to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really a stock guy. I'm not into that. I'm more into tangible things. Like I like property and shit like that. So when it came to doing this, I'm like, I was kind of nervous. But now once you start to really get the hang of it, you know, I got into a couple conversations with you, I hit you on the side with a couple of Jones, and you start getting comfortable with it. You're like, all right, I get it. Like I understand it. You starting to see the revenue, and then you get somebody that actually pulled money from it before.
And
you're
this
like,
is
now
the
you
thing
get
I
it.
want to tell people. Like I said, I am not a crypto expert
At all.
I want to tell you that first and foremost.
Right.
Disclaimer.
If you blow your savings, I wouldn't even say you're gonna blow it. But if you grab right now and spend all your savings and it pulls back, you be patient.
Yeah.
But what I will tell you is,
All right. Hold on. Before you move on, I'm gonna give this is the advice I tell people. This is what I tell people, and this is what I tell my boys, and this is what I tell everybody in the chat when we're talking about it. Listen, only put the money that you was gonna spend at a bar.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That you like, if you took 5 shots of Henny right now at the bar, you bought a round of shots for the boys, and that joint was $85.
Yeah, right.
exactly.
Mark it as Dogecoin and walk away.
Right.
And don't
That's
even
it.
worry about.
Don't think
even
about
monitor here and there. You don't even gotta be a daily monitor.
Just let it go.
Well, look at it every month, every couple weeks. You'll hear about it. Trust me, you'll hear about
You'll know.
it.
I honestly do not check mine unless I get something in the
I ain't
chat.
gonna lie
Like
to you.
Chef throws it in the chat all the time.
Open my Robin
As
Hood
soon as
every
you
day.
open your eyes, niggas be like,
Robin
swipe,
Hood.
swipe.
Yeah.
I check
'Cause
my
you wanna
joint
see that joint. You wanna see
every day because it's just
$250 a
constantly,
day.
it's constantly pushing right
No,
now.
especially as of late, it's been constantly.
Bottom
going up.
line is, get into crypto,
Not
man.
true. You
Get
got
in
And it's
it.
not too late. But that's what I wanted to tell people. That's what I was gonna say
Yeah.
is, it's not too late.
Nah, for sure.
Like this world is going into a digital currency. If your head is not in the cryptocurrency field, you're going to miss the next wave.
You don't have to know everything about it.
Yeah.
It's so
'Cause that's
simple.
that's probably what people mess up at. They get hesitant.
scared.
They're like, I don't even know anything about it. Teach me. I'm like, I don't know nothing about it either. I'm
Guess
just
what?
buying
That
it.
was all of us in 08.
buying it.
I
In
don't know.
08,
Put
when
money
they was
there,
telling all of us about this crypto, all you gotta do is put 400 in it. It's gonna be worth millions later. What? I'm not giving nobody no 400 for no coin, dog. Like
You ain't even know what it was.
And we
Something you
missed
can't
out
even
on
touch.
that.
But it's crazy because, like, you know, I'm not the best with like telling people stuff because I'm like, I start, like, you know what I mean? Like I was pressing my one man, like he like, I don't know nothing about no. That's not what I do. I'm like, bro, I was telling him exactly what you said. Like, I'm not telling you bet the house,
Right.
But take a little couple dollars, throw
That's
it
all.
on there.
$1.50,
That's
man.
I
all.
said, I don't care if it's $50.
Right.
Begin to just throw some, you know what I mean?
Learn the game, right?
Disposable change in it.
Man, if you was up at 7 a.m. on Dick's trying to get a pair of Yeezys on Saturday, and you didn't get the Yeezys, you should have put that $200 on a Dogecoin. Let it ride.
You know what?
That's how you should've did.
You know what they like to do, right? They post a little guided email.
Yeah.
Hey, little, hey, yo, you got those sneakers? Oh,
Yeah.
cool, nice.
Post that guided Dogecoin.
Yeah, get
Exactly.
some crypto.
Today
that.
He
today,
said you was up on Saturday morning on Dick's Drive. I was
Yeah.
definitely on Dick's
I know you was. One of y'all was there. 'Cause I looked. I was on
Foot
there.
Locker, Nike.
Yo, how you get
Click
Jordans
on,
nowadays?
Yeah.
You definitely
Two
hit niggas
phones.
up.
don't even know how
Two
to get
phones.
Jordans no more.
Nigga
You
ain't
definitely hit
getting
niggas up. How
nothing.
you get
Can't get
J's?
Got them Jones. Oh, they in the cart. Hurry up. The Apple Pay my
Don't
shit.
freeze.
Nah, it's no longer in stock.
Just buy some. Just buy
Yeah,
some
just buy
Dodge.
crypto. Just buy crypto.
Man, we talking this like today. We was all just sitting here getting ready, and like we said, we didn't check it.
No.
I go on Facebook, they talking about Dodge. I click on my Dodge, we up 600 for the day.
Yeah.
Like,
Talk
dog,
about it.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not, I mean, dog.
It's not crazy,
not
but it
crazy.
is.
It is.
Bro,
When
I'll
you ain't
wake up
think about
any
it,
day
you
and
ain't
be
work
up
for it.
600 for nothing.
For a day. For a day.
Nothing. So, where we close? We was talking about Doc.
Yeah.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Take me out this chat.
Take me out this chat.
You might subscribe right now.
You might as well click it. Might as well go on your phone and click it now.
Right now.
Got the lights and the cameras up.
Everybody looking like, what's going on in there? They like, what's all this activity down here?
Right.
Hey man, you popular. You gotta think you've been on the local
man,
scene and the
y'all see
local
what- y'all see
news.
what's
So
going
when they
on.
see these in here,
Listen,
they're like, oh,
man.
another interview?
No, on another note, I love to see stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, cause
it could have been a whole different.
nah, because listen, you know, and like. Fuck all the police that's out
Yeah.
here on some bullshit.
On
But
stupid shit,
I
yeah.
feel bad because there's a lot of
good
decent, good cops.
I know 'em.
that
I
get
got
a bad-
friends, dog.
get a
Like, I
bad
got people
rap.
who are
And I
cops,
want to tell
man.
people like every cop ain't looking to shoot you.
Yeah,
like
nah.
I didn't through my trials and tribulations.
Yep.
I didn't came across officers that
Yeah, facts.
didn't flag me down. Oh yeah, just a you know when we
Yeah.
was just in Atlanta,
Bull gave
he
us a
could have
warning.
been on some dickhead shit. Just
Nah, right.
you know what I mean. So every cop ain't.
I
out
just
to
got
get
pulled
you.
over tonight. Bull was
You-
on some
you
chill
definitely
shit.
did.
Like,
Yeah.
on some, like it could have got a lot worse. You know, my registration was bad. He's like, man, I'll give you a warning.
What?
Go
Man, you
ahead.
out here
Like,
riding dirty, man.
But them cops.
Insurance was
worried
like,
But them cops that's on that bullshit, like that shit that just happened. What 2 days ago?
yeah, man,
yeah,
it's
Rest
happening
in
a
peace
lot,
to that young
man.
kid, man.
It's
for
happening
sure.
a lot.
And when she said she thought she was pulling
Pulling
a
a taser.
taser,
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
shot the boys.
I mean, even the military bull
Oh yeah,
getting
it was.
dragged like for no reason.
I know them cops though. They're gonna catch back flak on that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was a
they already got
lieutenant.
fired.
Military is
right,
a
yeah.
whole nother level.
Nah, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. That's real life though. Virginia Beach don't care about military. It get deep, man.
Oh, they don't care about military?
Ah, man, that what just happened that happens all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Happens all the time, man.
They don't give you no special treatment for
Nah, because they know we up against, when you're in the Navy or Army or whatever, it's the only place in the world double jeopardy exists, where you can get that officer military could get pulled over, arrested, right? Do his time, get out, come back to the Army. They try him again, put him in jail for another 6 days. Like, you can get double tried.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's the only place in the world that the outside jurisdiction, I can't even talk, don't go with the inside military court
Also,
system.
you'll get penalized
You
for
get
getting
both.
in trouble outside. The
Absolutely. You get a DUI, you got to deal with your DUI. Then you come back and you go to trial in the military for getting a DUI.
See, I
So
thought
them
the
cops that
military.
know that are
I
just
thought
on
the
some nut
military
shit.
so they
dudes got
got
special
it's
treatment.
nah, man.
Nah, that
I
ain't
mean,
the case.
it's not special. I mean, you go to your hometown where it ain't all military, you're gonna get a little bit of lenience or love or like, get.
I mean, of course, you get the cops that really appreciate,
Yeah.
like the military. So you're
Them
going to
cops
get.
was on some dick.
But then you got
shit.
some that that
That's
are
more
gun
common
happy
than
and all
not,
that other
man.
shit.
It's more common.
I know we've kind of lucked out in some situations,
Yeah.
but I know personally I've had some dickhead cops.
Yeah.
I've had some.
And I had some
cops.
dope ass
I
cops.
had
Like,
some cool ass cops too.
it goes
sure.
both sides, but this shit just it's a crazy world, man.
Nah, it's funny because Jeez, you called the one down in Atlanta though. Like you knew he was gonna be cool. Like you was like, he gonna talk to us. If anything,
Nah, but yeah, you also said he was black, so I mean,
You can tell he wasn't gonna be on no bullshit.
that plays
That
a
don't
lot
mean
into
nothing
it.
no more though, man.
I got pulled over with G's before on the late night.
Oh,
I was on too. I was kind of bitching, but I know how to talk to police.
He wanted to say it
my
before
man
he
was
said
bitching
it.
at a rapid
He
rate.
wanted to put it out there.
Right,
before he
here,
said
here.
it.
yeah, he said before he said it, yeah, I was bitching.
He kept asking G's for his ID. G's kept saying, "What you need? You don't need my ID. I live right there." I said, "Nigga, just give me your ID."
He was bitching.
Scared.
Nigga, I was drunk.
Give him the ID, man.
I was asleep. He ain't heard somebody at the window do. Last me, who we at? I'm right at the street crib right there. Nah, we ain't.
Nah, we need your ID, sir.
I'm going home tonight. Nah, we ain't doing this.
Give me your ID, man.
Too close to the crib to get locked up.
It was Officer Long.
Oh yeah, you was about to have a long night.
Yeah, Officer Long sound like a long night.
He ain't called no backup or nothing. No, he let us push.
As long as you don't get a second car pull up,
I know.
you solid.
I ain't gonna front. That's one thing you got to pay attention to. If that second car
That
pull
second
up,
car
you're
pull
coming
up,
out the car.
It's done, dog. You done.
out the car,
You done. Once that second car pull
Hang
up,
tight
it's
there,
over.
buddy. Hang tight there, buddy.
Don't worry. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
They doing a full search and everything.
Yeah.
You got any weapons in the vehicle?
You got any weapons or drugs you want to tell us about? Nah, sir, I don't.
They always give you the opportunity to tell on yourself, boy. I tell you.
Niggas do it too.
And they be taking it too.
Take that bait. Was you smoking today?
Not me, brother.
Was you drinking today? I had a little drink earlier.
You gonna have to do your job, officer.
Buddy.
Yeah, they get niggas all the
I don't care how nice you are. You
What's
gotta do your job.
What's that I smell? I don't know what you
I don't
smell.
know. I ain't your nose.
Black ice. It's that black ice.
I smell marijuana.
It's that new car scent.
Do you have any marijuana on your buddy?
That's funny.
They can't do that no more, though.
Not no more.
Yeah, that marijuana.
Yeah, but
shit's done.
before we get out of here, Kim, you got anything you want to leave the people with?
I mean,
You said something earlier, real quick. You said
What'd I
that
say?
was something was your purpose or your calling. You was to give information or forget exactly what it was. I had to rewatch
Yeah.
the tape, but basically you kind of found your purpose.
yeah.
This is what
I
it
mean,
sounds like.
yeah, man. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Right now, I think it's my purpose.
Yeah.
I think more doors are opening as influence, like being able to be a part of like communities and reach out and like get a stronger grip on things.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's just a blend. This ice cream, it's just ice cream, right? But what we just do, we just all got a scoop, sat down and talked.
Right.
And that to me is what we all need now. Like it's like even when like and when even a group of y'all could have all walked in
Right.
and like one man fully dressed, one man in sweat. It don't really matter. Everybody's the same to me. Like I feel like everybody just needs like 5 minutes of like direct contact. Like dog,
right.
I'm looking at you.
And
Like that Nike hoodie dope, dog. Where you get that? Like it's like the smallest things. Or yo, what's that hoodie? What's that hoodie? Like the smallest things.
And it's crazy because, like, one of the things you said when we came in was, we were talking earlier, you said the main thing with your shop is you're promoting positivity.
That's it.
Right.
So
That's
it's
it.
like scoops and smiles. It's like
That's
you're going
it.
to come in here and get a scoop and you're going to leave with a smile.
The experience,
And I
man.
told y'all when we were talking about the God episode, like,
Yeah.
I feel like even me working at the pawn shop, I feel
Yeah.
like, bro,
Yeah.
so many people leave out of there with a smile. Like,
Yup.
they'll
Right.
come
Facts.
in
Facts.
down and, like, I'll, talk with them a little bit, not too much, but
Right.
I just am that type of person no matter what I'm doing.
Exactly.
I just want to leave a good effect on people.
On everybody.
You know what I mean? If I
Because you don't know who need it, man.
if somebody could have came in ready to kill themselves or kill somebody, and they
Right.
might have walked out like, and I might not even knew that. We
Yeah.
might not even
You
talked
never
about
gonna
that.
know.
But the way I treated them, because
Right.
like he
Yep.
said, it don't matter if you a smoker,
Yep.
Right. Nah,
or,
facts.
Whoever.
or you Bill Gates. I treat everybody
Body the same.
with the same
Same
respect.
respect. Love, facts.
And I think that like being in the neighborhoods that we in, and that my businesses have, that we in, like the different communities that we in. I mean, there's people that walk in my shop, right, and you ain't gonna even know. I mean, these dudes is the CEO of Pfizer, the boom
Exactly.
boom boom of this.
Yeah.
They own this. My one man I met, no homo, Big Dick. That's his name. Richard, that's his name. No joke. The whole world calls him. I'm not gonna. No, this is no joke.
Was he a porn star?
No, I'm about to tell you what he is. So I'm doing his house. I'm doing a party. I'm at his crib. His wife comes into the shop all the time with his 2 kids. I'm doing a birthday party. I'm in his backyard. First, I pull into this house. I'm like, oh. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right.
They got money.
I thought she was like the nanny. I ain't know who she was.
Right.
This dude come out, everybody laughing, and everybody just talking. Young dude, like 45.
Yeah.
And then I leave. I did nothing about it. Talk to everybody how I normally talk, act my same way. I'm always the same my whole life.
Right.
Dog, my man, one of my customers came in and said, "Oh, I heard you was at Big Dick's house," and I'm like, "Dog, what are you talking about?" Like, who's
Crazy.
I'm like, who? don't know who that was? And I'm like, nah. He's like, he insures, his company insures all the D1 colleges athletes. Like their legs, they all have insurance.
Insurance on them, right?
He said when I go, I can't even go out with this guy. Like they went to school together. But he's like, I go out with him. He's like, it's private jet. Is this? I'm like, dog, you wouldn't even know. This dude, I'm pushing my push cart. This how
he
quarters
balling,
do.
balling.
Yeah,
Like
balling.
above balling.
Yeah, he balling.
Yeah,
he balling.
He's
James Harden. He James Harden baller.
He balling. Yeah.
all players come in all sizes
But
and shit.
I'm going in his backyard, my little push cart. This dude helping me carry it down steps. Like, back to what we
Average
said,
Joe,
you just
yeah.
don't know who you talking to
Yeah.
and who need it. Like, it
Yeah.
could be the CEO, but they need it, dog. They need somebody to just say,
Right.
oh, what's up, man? Like, just a normal conversation.
Because they
They
just
like
want
they're
to
normal.
feel like the person, the normal.
regular-
It don't matter what I
They
got
are
going
regular.
on. You got to understand, they got
are.
people around them that treating them,
Yes, men. Yeah.
yeah, because they know their
Yeah.
status and they just want to be regular human.
They
Right.
are
Nah,
regular.
that's fact.
That's what you gotta
You know what I
realize.
mean?
Everybody's regular. Celebrities regular. Everybody's regular, man. There ain't no
They
special.
They want to be
Shit,
treated
it's
as
just
such.
like
Yeah,
you
they
do.
want to be treated as
Yeah,
such.
that's all.
But yeah, man,
But that's all. That's all I got, man. Just take some time, man. Whoever you in front of, talk to. That's where the opportunities come out, man. Like I've grown this thing over these years, literally by talking to people. That's it.
And
Just
I
by
was-
saying hi. Just like saying what's up. Like,
before we say, before we get out of here, I was going to say, because like they were asking you, you don't know if you're going to be in the ice cream business.
Yeah.
Like when you're an entrepreneur, is the
it
thing
goes.
is,
It grows.
you be in one business industry
Yeah.
and that thing be successful, and the
Yeah.
next thing you know, you be in a completely opposite industry.
Gotta be
like
a chameleon,
when you're
right?
an entrepreneur, you just don't know because like he said, you bump shoulders with people,
Yeah. Every
and
time.
opportunities present themselves, and you know how to
Yeah.
get it.
Facts.
So, but you know what I mean, it's good that your business has been
Nah, I
has been
appreciate it.
successful.
It's
to
good
this
to see
point,
y'all
man.
growing,
I just
man.
wanna
Y'all
say-
talking to
I
me
just
the whole
want to say
time.
one last thing, man.
Yeah,
like,
what's up?
the real reason, like, I was excited about coming on. I don't really know what our audience age is like. I don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
if they're
right.
young.
Yeah.
But really, it's like to inspire people, man. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many different lanes to get money, man.
Right.
To be, like you said, to be an entrepreneur. My man's in ice cream.
Nah, my boys
Who would-
laughed.
Who would have thought, like, you know, you can have a success? Who would even like? You might have heard that idea, and be like, hell no. And
Yeah,
not even
nah,
thought,
you're right.
listen,
When I'm
ask
gonna make
about-
Ask any of
$3
my
off
boys.
of school,
To me, that's the
like,
dope.
I mean,
That's the
that's how
dopest
people
part.
think.
'Cause
Ask any of my homeboys,
This should
man.
inspire y'all, man. That just follow your dreams, follow whatever feels right in your heart,
Your
and just
vision.
work hard at it, man. That's all.
Yeah, nah,
My
Make
boys laughed
make
at
it
this
happen.
idea,
Get
man.
shit
They
done.
laughed. My boys
Yeah.
laughed. Not like at my
No,
face.
I know what you're
But
saying.
like ice cream, how you
Yeah,
gonna do
right,
that?
right,
They just
right.
didn't see the vision of it.
Oh, right.
And we all laugh now. Like we all like,
you can
yo.
sell anything.
Right.
There's a profit margin. You set your overhead. There's a margin.
You make it.
If you know how to,
Same
you know how to,
game.
you know what I mean? Like Hov said, what he said?
Same game.
I'm a hustler,
Baby,
I can
yeah.
sell water to a
well.
well.
You already know.
But
Yeah.
wrap it up.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we appreciate you being here, man. We out of here.
This was
Jolly
dope, man.
boys.
Take me out.